Here we review some of the subdivisions that you should know concerning the elements in the periodic table. First, and I have listed a number of classes of elements: metals, nonmetals, metalloids, and so forth. Something I haven't listed here, but what you should know is the concept of a period. A period in the periodic table is a row. So here I am indicating hydrogen and helium, period 1. The next one, period 2, up to period 7. So you should know the concept of a period in the periodic table. Concerning the metals, nonmetals, and metalloids, it's useful to keep in mind the diagonal staircase, which is the general separation between metals and nonmetals. Remember that the metalloids are certain elements along this diagonal, which I'm indicating here: boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, tellurium, and then these last two here, which aren't terribly important. So here I've indicated all the metalloids. The nonmetals are those elements up to the right and above the metalloids, plus hydrogen. So here, those are the nonmetals. The metals consist of the great bulk of the periodic table below and to the left of that staircase, not including the metalloids. So all of these elements, all of these that I'm indicating here, except of course for hydrogen, and all these in the rows below. So those are all the metals. The main group elements are those in the 8 main groups of the periodic table, which I'm indicating here: the 2 on the left and the 6 on the right. All of these elements are considered main group elements. The transition elements are the set of elements between the main groups. These are also called transition metals because all of these are metals. The inner transition elements are these 2 rows that get inserted in these positions in periods 6 and 7. These are also commonly called the lanthanides and the actinides, named after the first element of those series. The special groups that I expect you to know are the alkali metals, column 1 of the periodic table except for hydrogen. The alkaline earths, column 2 of the periodic table. The halogens, column 7 or 17, depending on how you count, just to the left of the one column to the left of the far right column. And finally, the far right column, the noble gases. So all of these are groupings of the periodic table that you should know, and you should be able to identify an element, elements belonging to these groups from what I've given you in these lectures and from looking at a periodic table.